Your CRM is only as powerful as the data that powers it. Blank fields mean missed opportunities. Incomplete records mean guesswork instead of real-time insights. Outdated information means wasted outreach. Data enrichment automatically fills in the gaps of your missing data with details like job titles, company specifics, and technologies used, so you can segment better, personalize smarter, and close faster. We've been focused on making enrichment more comprehensive, more transparent, and more trustworthy. These updates give you richer contact and company data with the control and visibility you need to confidently scale enrichment across your business. In this video, I'll show you how to get more complete data, plus the transparency and control you can trust. I'm Kyle, and this is How to HubSpot. Let me show you how we've expanded our data coverage and improved quality across the board. We've added new data sources to fill gaps in contact records, particularly for EU-based businesses. Here's what's improved. Job titles are now more frequently populated. Company details are more accurate, and location information is more complete. This helps you segment audiences more effectively and personalize outreach with confidence when working with European contacts or companies. Let's see enrichment in action. Navigate to contacts in your HubSpot CRM. Open a contact record with incomplete information. Look for the enrichment panel on the right side. Click Enrich Contact. Watch as missing fields populate automatically. You'll see job titles, company information, social profiles, and more appear in seconds. Here's a big improvement. We used to skip enriching a contact if we only had limited information. That meant you missed out on potential data for new or incomplete records in your CRM. Now, enrichment works even when data is limited. For example, we can infer a name from an email address. We can find a company from a domain. We can fill in location data from partial information. You get immediate value from every enriched record, even if you're starting with just an email address. We've expanded our data sources to surface 10% more legitimate company news and activity signals. This means more actionable intelligence flowing into your workflows about the current state of a company, more opportunities to spot high-intent prospects based on recent news, and more relevant conversation starters for your reps. For example, if a prospect's company just announced a funding round, acquired another business, or launched a new product, you'll know about it. That's powerful context for outreach and conversation. To see these and other intent signals, let's open a company record in your CRM, scroll to the enrichment section, look for company news and intent signals. You'll see recent announcements, funding events, hiring trends, and other buying signals. Your reps can use this intelligence to personalize pitches and time their outreach better. The number one barrier to enrichment adoption is fear. Fear that it'll overwrite carefully managed data, that data will come from unknown sources, or that you'll have limited control over what happens. Let me show you how we've addressed every one of those concerns. You now have complete control over how enriched data populates your CRM records. Here's how to configure it. Go to Settings, and in the Data Management section, click on Data Enrichment. Click on the Mapping tab. And here you see all the properties that get enriched. For each one, you can choose whether you want to fill empty values only, fill empty values and override existing values, or not fill any values. You can also choose to match an enrichment property to any HubSpot property. For example, let's say you have a custom property called Job Function that you've carefully segmented. You don't want enrichment to overwrite any previously recorded data there. Set that property to fill empty fields only. Or maybe you have a last enrichment date field that you always want to update. Set that to always overwrite. You can also map enriched data to completely different properties. Map enriched job title to your custom role property. Map enriched company size to your custom employee range field. Map enriched industry to your custom vertical property. This flexibility removes the fear that enrichment might corrupt your data. You're in complete control. Let me walk you through how to set up enrichment for the first time. Step 1, enable enrichment. Go to Settings, Data Management, Enrichment. Choose which type of records to enrich, contacts, companies, or both. Step 2, configure property mapping.
Click Property Mapping. For each enriched property, choose your behavior. Fill empty values only is the safest option. Fill empty values and overwrite existing values. for properties you want kept fresh. Do not fill any values for properties you don't want enriched at all.
Step 3, choose your enrichment method. You have 3 options. Automatic enrichment enriches records automatically as they enter your database from form submissions, imports, or integrations. In enrichment settings, toggle on automatic enrichment.
You can do this separately for companies and contacts for when new records are created and to continuously enrich existing records. Manual enrichment enriches individual records with a single click when you need fresh data. To see this in action, go to the Contacts page, open any contact or company record that's missing data, find the Actions dropdown in the left-hand panel, and click Enrich Record. HubSpot will display the available properties, which you can check and uncheck, and when you're ready, click Enrich Record.
And batch enrichment fills data gaps at scale across entire segments. Create a segment or select existing contacts, click More, and then Enrich Records, and then confirm the enrichment. You can use all 3 methods together. Automatic enrichment handles incoming records, manual enrichment gives you on-demand control, and batch enrichment fills historical gaps. Data enrichment is included with HubSpot's Smart CRM and works seamlessly across the platform. More complete data means better segmentation. Better segmentation means smarter targeting. Smarter targeting means higher conversions. And enrichment handles it all automatically. If you want to learn more about data enrichment, check out our knowledge base article linked in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kyle, and this is How to HubSpot. I'll catch you in the next one.